Do you ever have a hard time finding your story? Yeah, me too. I spend most of my time helping people find and unpack their stories with an ease that has me jokingly referring to myself as the story whisperer. So, here I am, trying to tell you who I am and why I absolutely love all things story. And I'm drawing a blank. I'm pretty sure I came into the world speaking in descriptive paragraphs. After seeing a play at 5, I told my mom that I wanted to be in plays. So from theater to voiceovers and some television appearances, I got to repeatedly explore what it was like to become someone else. I was good at science and math, so for a while I got lost in the story of being a pediatrician. I assumed that role until 1 year before I graduated college. To my delight, and my parents' horror, I met a communication professor who changed my trajectory. I had clarity like never before, and while health and fitness are now an avocation for me, I went on to get a bachelor's and master's degree in communication. For years, I bounced between on-camera talent and producer roles. I loved what I did and would watch my off-camera productions with pleasure and pride. I was often asked, but rarely watched my on-camera spots. I suppose there's a story for another day in that. When my precious daughter was added to the script, my story was not only that of a wife, but one of a mom and teacher, not just for my child, but for others as well. Being the child of second-generation educators, it was the only thing I was sure I did not want to do with my life. Yet it became my greatest love, and my children, my greatest teachers. Although I didn't realize it at the time, teaching novel writing and speech brought me back to story. I found this story as I sat trying to reconcile why my presentation had been mangled by my brand new laptop. Just 10 days from beginning it and 4 slides from completing it, I was left with pieces to reconstruct, and my mind wandered to how recreation is a striking life metaphor that each of us experiences at some point or another. And that is how my story came. It is often how you'll find your own stories. They're in the twists and turns, between the mundane and exciting, amidst the joys and sorrows, and written on the pages of the comedies and tragedies of our journeys. They'll rise up from your moments of pain and frustration, confusion and hopelessness. They'll whisper to you in moments of silence, yell over the din of chaos, and struggle to be discerned between breath-robbing gasps of laughter. It is where you'll find the stories that move your clients and create rapport. Your stories are often theirs. They are our points of connection, and as you share them, you'll begin to magically produce the sticky glue that will bind your hearts and allow you to co-create. This mingling of consciousness will produce star stuff that allows both of you to grow exponentially. You'll expand beyond your greatest intentions. You just need to notice. We all have stories. We are stories. It is what makes them so powerful. And that is why I love story. So, what's your story?